Baryon Mode Naruto vs Gear 5 Luffy. Who will win? Since most of you totally loved my previous video, here is another one. First, Baryon Mode is a transformation that comes about by consuming both Naruto and the Nine Tails chakra in a nuclear fusion style reaction. The strength, speed, and perception boost that this transformation gives is so large that Naruto was able to humiliate Ishiki, who was even stronger than Kaguya, who he previously needed a lot of help with to even seal away. This transformation also gives Naruto the broken ability to burn someone's chakra/life force away on contact. It's clear as day that this transformation grants him far greater physical strength, speed, and perception than his previous transformations. However, it comes at the cost of a lot of disadvantages. Number 1. This transformation likely only lasts for about 3 to 5 minutes, throwing away his main advantage of endurance that he had over Luffy, as Luffy's time limit is nowhere near that steep. Number 2. He can only use it once and then it's gone forever. Number 3. Due to the steep cost of life force, he can only use small moves like martial arts. Next is Gear 5. Gear 5 is a transformation that came about from the awakening of Luffy's devil fruit, giving him the powers of the sun god. Paired with his haki, this transformation is Luffy's strongest form without question for a few reasons. Number 1. He can use every ability from his previous gears all at once. Number 2. This transformation gave Luffy access to the reality warping ability called Toon Force. Toon Force essentially gives Luffy the ability to do whatever he wants, with the only limit being his imagination. Which ironically, is why it isn't at its full potential right now, as he has no clue that he can do these things. We've seen him use this ability to grab lightning, run on air, seemingly create things from nothing, make himself a giant, turn things to rubber on contact, make other people's eyes pop out of their heads, and all around just make the world his playground. With his haki he can 1. Sense everything around him, and look an undisclosed amount of seconds into the future. 2. He can drastically increase his strength by infusing Conqueror's haki into his body. And 3. He can coat himself in armor on and outside of his body, as well as send his haki into anything he touches, destroying it from the inside out without ever letting it touch him. The only drawback being the time limit, which isn't as bad as Baryon Mode. Since Naruto is in a different form, the stats that he wins and losses will differ from my previous video. Number 1. Since I figured that they were mostly relative in movement speed before, I'd say that Naruto is winning this category in Baryon Mode. And while I'm at it, I might as well give him the edge in combat speed too. However, I'd still give Luffy the win in reaction speed since he can see into the future. As for the other changes, I'd say that 1. Luffy now takes endurance over him. 2. Naruto might have stronger striking strength than Luffy in this form, but not lifting strength. 3. Luffy would take DC now. 4. Luffy would also now take range. And finally, Naruto has way more weaknesses in this form that Luffy does in Gear 5. As for who would win in a fight, I'll give you multiple scenarios using different theoretical possibilities for how their powers would interact with one another. Number 1. Luffy doesn't have chakra, so it's unclear whether or not Naruto's life-shortening punches would work in him. But scenario number 1 assumes that it does. So I'd say that the fight depends on how many punches Naruto could land on Luffy in the time frame of his transformation. How I think it would go is that Naruto would land a few good hits at the start, but after Luffy feels his life being taken away, he starts taking him seriously, and either 1. Outlasts Naruto using future sight armament haki and Toon Force. Or 2. He lands at least 1 good internal destruction punch on Naruto's head or heart and ends him in an instant. However, it is possible that Naruto manages to hit him enough in the first part of the fight to end him. The second scenario is if his life-shortening ability doesn't work on Luffy. In which case there is nothing Naruto can do to damage Luffy at all, because Luffy is immune to blunt force attacks, which is all Naruto can use in that form. Overall, Baryon Mode is super personalized and isn't very flexible, which is why Naruto's Sage of Six Paths form would be a better match. 2 things that I think fans overlook due to their bias is that Baryon Mode is only super strong in a very few categories at the cost of making the others super weak. And that Naruto is a human, not immortal. Realistically, 1 nasty internal destruction punch to a major organ could damage it beyond repair, leaving Naruto either super weak, or just straight up sending him to the afterlife. Either way, please try to act like normal humans in the comments. There is no need for all of the hate and insults. And any constructive criticism would be great. I might have missed or forgotten some things, so feel free to bring it up in the comments and I'll try to reply when I can.